Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
So look, we've completely changed the system. So I think that's something the community will be glad to hear about. Um, so whilst we haven't, replaced or gotten rid of, the individual damage sides. So you have left, center, and right for both head and body. So there's essentially six damage zones. So the damage zones still exist, but we've changed it in a way where you can't just spam like one side of the face and then hopefully that will knock that person out or get that person into a dazed state. So we've changed it to a system which we feel is more balanced and fair. So we're now, we've implemented a system now which has an overall head health and an overall body health. So that is a change that we feel pretty happy about, and that'll be dropping in an update soon.
Hello world, it's your boy Raul Deezy coming back at you with another one. So that clip there was taken from the roundtable that they had about 3 weeks ago, and we have yet to see that change made to the game. But nonetheless, we do know that damage and stamina are the two changes we can expect to see in the next update whenever that drops. But it is definitely not the only issues with the game. So here are my top 5 future changes I would love to see. Number 1, the movement. Now, I love the movement in this game. I have never seen movement this beautiful in a game. Everybody has beautiful footwork. And that's the motherfucking problem. It is absolutely impossible to cut off the ring and trap someone. In real life, if I cut off the ring and trap you on the ropes, it ain't that easy to get off, bro. First of all, I strongly believe the movement in this game needs to be slowed down. They have every boxer moving like a young Ali, and it will always be only one Ali. He didn't move like that after his first retirement. So after slowing the movement, I think a mechanic needs to be added with a magnet. Same as the inside fighting. You get stuck on the inside. That should be added to the ropes and doubled in the corner, making it harder to get out of the corner than off the ropes. Only two ways to get off should be to fight your way off the ropes or if your opponent backs up and you have time to escape. And also, touching on movement, can we please do something about people literally fighting in circles? Punch tracking is one thing, but the head should always be aware of where your opponent is located and naturally should be able to anticipate movements. And playing defense in a professional boxing ring should be more about holding your block and going in circles. Number 2, inside fighting. Now this point comes directly from the last one. Since movement is so great in this game, you can never really trap an opponent. So that when you facing somebody who just want to run, you got two options, bro. Have a staring contest for 12 rounds or be stuck in this vicious cycle of chase and get countered. Since it's easier to fight on your back foot than on your front in this game, you at a major disadvantage if you're trying to be the aggressor in the fight. And that's so not the foundation of authentic boxing. I would love it if they could add an alternative to loose footwork, which is designed to be applied to all fighters but is meant for outside fighting. Since boxing is not dominated by any one particular style, the game should feel the same. So for inside fighters, adding a new mechanic or whatever you call it, tight footwork, sluggish footwork, but something that has more built-in head movement to avoid punches when trying to get on the inside. Number 3, connection. So how can I put this? This is shit, man. What the y'all doing, man? You okay? I'll try to keep this one short and professional. The connection needs drastic improvement, bro. People are playing and both seeing different things on their screen. The ghost punches have to be eliminated. It takes away from the entire credibility of a fight when someone can hit you from across the ring. I know the game is in early access, but some work definitely needs to be done. Number 4, power punches. Can we please take a step back as a community and realize that a boxing game that favors counters over power punches is more a game of amateur boxing than professional? Not only do power punches do minimal damage, it's like most judges don't reward you at all for it. I'm not sure if the system for power punches is flawed, since in reality, a power jab is not considered a power punch in CompuBox scoring. Anything other than a jab is considered a power punch, regardless of the force it was thrown with. Boxing should be centered around power punches and not counters from a damage and judging perspective. Number 5, judges. Okay, this one isn't currently as big an issue due to body uppercuts and ghost punches. Not many fights are going to the scorecards. But still the same, damage means absolutely nothing. It's a complete numbers game. And that's not true to the sport of boxing. The stun stage doesn't affect judges' scorecards at all. And in reality, no matter how a judge favors any particular style, when someone is visibly hurt, more times than not, the other person is going to win that round. And power punches are not something that are scored highly, but we already spoke on that, so I'll just move on. But also the aggression in the fight. So many times I see someone literally running away from their opponent, then getting a few counters and winning that round. That has to be fixed. Either we get a way to properly cut off the ring, or the game needs to make sure that it rewards the aggressor in the fight. Right now, it's hard enough to fight on the inside, and on top of that, the game is not at all rewarding you for it. Boxing is a sport of many different styles, but the essence of a fight will always be the same, and the people watching that fight will always favor action. If the judges don't like the way you fight, you better be great. And don't believe that, watch a documentary on the Drunken Master, Emmanuel Augustus. In conclusion, those are my top 5 major changes I would hope to see fixed in the future. Shout out to SCI. I know it's a small studio and they are working towards getting changes done to improve the game. If you believe something else should have been included in the top 5, drop it in the comments below. And I'm streaming usually every day on Twitch. Come through and hang. We have great discussions on the game there, and I would love to hear your thoughts on what changes you would like to see done in the future. It's your boy Raul Deezy, signing off. Peace.